Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Today I am bringing you a different video. It's actually a tag video and it is called the Not Your Basic Booty Guru tag. I am really excited to answer these questions that are in this tag, plus give you a little bit of an update on what's been going on with me. So if you're ready, then I'm ready. So let's get started. Before we get started, I do want to say welcome to all of our new family members out there. And in case you're not familiar with me yet, my name is Leah Garrett, and I'm a cruelty-free makeup and beauty reviewer. I'm a makeup enthusiast, a plus-size beauty, and a PNH and ITP fighter. If you'd like to know more about those two diseases, there are videos down below that you can check out. If you want to go straight into the questions for the tag, I am going to put a timestamp right here so you can just bypass all that I'm getting ready to talk about and just get into what I think about these questions. So yeah, I do apologize for not having a video out on Friday. I'd filmed one, and then when I watched it back, I really did not like it at all whatsoever, so I ended up scrapping it. And I didn't get around to filming a replacement video because I have some really exciting news when it comes to my PNH treatment. As you guys know, I'm on a treatment called Solaris or eculizumab, which is the actual term for the drug. They also call it Solaris. But I was going, as you guys know, every 2 weeks to get this drug like clockwork for 4.5, 5 years. I mean, every other Wednesday, I'd get up, go to Virginia Oncology Associates, get my blood drawn, find out my numbers. Every other week, not every other week, but every other visit, I would see the boss man. It would be like the first visit of the month, I didn't have to see him, but the second visit of the month, I would have to see him just to see how he feels about how my numbers are going and everything. Well, I had heard, I want to say about 6 to 8 months ago, about a new drug that they were developing for PNH treatment. Now, Solaris at that time was the only one that was on the market for PNH because that's how rare this disease is. It has to have like a certain type of antibody in it in order for the bone marrow to actually produce everything it needs to on its own. Well, I had heard about this drug and it's called Ultomiris. The specific name of it is called ravulizumab. And this one is different from the Solaris because instead of going every 2 weeks, the patient would go every 8 weeks for treatment, which when I heard about it, I was just like, oh my God, I really hope that I am able to get on this treatment because it would just open up a whole new world for me and I would be able to try to get some normalcy back into my life. Because I mean, going to get, you know, a blood disorder treatment every 2 weeks just takes a lot out of somebody. I mean, it really truly does. So, it was about a month ago, Dr. Alberco, the boss man, Dr. A, he has many different names that I call him on this channel. He brought it to my attention that he was talking to the other doctor that consults him on my case. Because I'm his only patient that has this disease. Only one. And he sees like many cancer patients, many other hematology patients, but I'm the only one he has that has this disease. And his colleague has 2 or 3 that have this disease. And we were all on Solaris. Well, when this new drug, the Ultomiris, started being marketed, the consulting doctor put his patients on it first before Dr. A put me on it, because he wanted to make sure that they were not just responding to the treatment, but making sure that there was no types of like reactions or anything like that. And especially with me, because my body is so picky when it comes to medications. So when he brought it up to me, he said, I am in the process of talking to your insurance company to see if we can switch you to this new drug. And I was just like, oh my God, I was all for it, because I wanted to, you know, stop going every other week. I mean, don't get me wrong, love my family over there at Virginia Oncology, but it was starting to get with my mind. If you guys remember, earlier this year, I had taken a break from Instagram and social media and everything because I was starting to get so worn down from getting treatment. And then last Tuesday, I got a safety card in the mail, which I don't know if I have one that I can show you guys available. Basically what it is that it is a card that I have to carry around with me at all times when I go out, because taking these treatments makes me very susceptible to meningitis. I mean, I have to get a meningitis vaccine and everything. So I got, you know, new safety cards in the mail. Didn't really think of them because they look the exact same as they normally do. Didn't really think anything of it. Hubster goes, you know what those are, right? And I'm like, yeah, they're safety cards. Nothing new. He said, read it, Melissa. And then I looked at it and it said Ultomiris, and I was like, oh my God. I'm getting emotional. I can't believe that. I started crying happy tears because I was like so ecstatic that I was able, I'm sorry. Don't ruin my makeup. Good thing I already took my pictures. I was so excited because it felt like, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm sorry about that. It just makes me so happy that I'm able to do this and able to tell you guys. But it felt so good because now I was just like, oh my God, I feel I can have part of my life back. So last Wednesday, I went and had my first Ultomiris treatment. Now, the reason why I will go every 8 weeks instead of every 2 weeks is because it's a bigger dosage. So it's able to span out longer. Whereas the Soliris was a 35-minute treatment. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, I'm done. This one infuses for 2.5 hours. So, yeah, it sucks. But I'm willing to sacrifice that for not going as much as I have been. So last Wednesday, I had my first Ultomiris treatment, the initial treatment. I had to get 2 meningitis vaccine and a booster. It had like diphtheria and some other stuff in there. They wanted to be cautious. I'm due for my meningitis vaccine in February. You have to get it every 5 years. But they went ahead and gave it to me anyways. I'm on Cipro for the next 2 weeks because I had to get my meningitis vaccine. And I do have to go back in 2 weeks to start the actual Ultomiris, regimen of going every 8 weeks. Because Wednesday was just the initial dose, and then next Wednesday I'll go get my next dosage, and then my next treatment won't be for 8 weeks after that. I will have to go in sometime between like the 3-4 week mark for Dr. Arberico to check my numbers to make sure everything's okay. But I am just like really ecstatic because it's like I said before, I feel like I have part of my life back. I was pretty sure that the insurance company was going to approve it because Soliris is one of the most expensive treatments on the market. Just a bag of it, a 35-minute bag, goes for $50,000. Yeah. So $50,000, you know, every other week, that's a lot of money. And my insurance company was covering it. So when they heard that this new treatment was coming along, even though the treatment is about, it's roughly about the same amount. They said it's like 10% less, but that's less that they have to pay out because I'm not getting it as much. So I knew the insurance company was going to be all about that. That is all that has been going on as far as my P&H front. I did want to tell you guys about that because it's really exciting for me. So now we are going to get into this tag. Alrighty, so this tag is called the Not Your Basic Booty Guru tag. And I got this idea from my girl, Betty Jean, also known as Beautbean. Hey girl! I will link her video down in the description bar so you can check it out. And it was actually made by a beauty influencer by the name Agape Love Girl. So I do want to give credit where credit is due. I did not come up with these questions at all whatsoever, but I was really interested in them because they're, like it says, it's not your basic typical, you know, beauty guru questions, and they even say booty guru, which I kind of like. So I know there's people out there be like, but whatever, I do what I want. All right, I think there's, how many questions are there? There are 19 questions, and I'll try to fly through these as much as possible because I know that I did talk a lot as, you know, giving y'all the update on my P&H and whatnot. Okay. So, question number 1. People tend to think beauty YouTubers are experts, parentheses, or should be, at doing makeup. Of course, that's not always true. What is the one thing you struggle doing? Side note. If you are a pro makeup artist, I bet there are still things you struggle with, so please share. Of course, you guys know I am not a professional makeup artist at all whatsoever. I never claim to be, and I never will. The one thing that I struggle with doing the most is my eyeliner. More specifically, my lid liner. Because my left eye is bigger than my right eye. So I don't know if you guys could probably tell, but the lids, they're shaped different. So when I go do my liner, I try to keep it as even as possible, but there are times when it's just like, whoo, it's a mess. It's a hot mess. Definitely. On that note, are there any makeup techniques you want to improve or learn how to do? I'm not sure. I really don't have anything off the top of my head that I can think of because I am just like, I'll try this, I'll try that, you know. When I don't film and when I'm just sitting at home, you know, just playing around in makeup, I try different techniques and whatnot. I try different styles of makeup and whatnot. I would really love to improve more on editorial looks because I think editorial looks are absolutely beautiful. All right, question 3. Are there any makeup looks, styles, trends, or techniques you absolutely refuse to do or follow on yourself? For example, winged eyeliner, false lashes, etc. You guys know for the longest time, I did not want to wear falsies at all whatsoever. And I still really don't like them. The only pair I really like right now are my Scarlets from Shop Miss A. I mean, I have a couple other pairs that I'll use when I'm doing like my collab makeup looks and whatnot. Other than that, I'm not a real big fan of doing false lashes at all whatsoever. Number 4, are there any makeup trends or styles that you used to dislike but now love? Or vice versa, any that you used to love and now you don't care for anymore? I used to never like to contour. Never. I never used to like to contour. I never liked to use bronzer, but now I do it like a religion. I don't know what it was that made me one day be all like, I think I'm just going to start contouring and using bronzer. I don't know what it was, but I just did, and I enjoy it now. So I think it was one of my friends was like, Melissa, if you do not accent those awesome cheekbones you have, I'm going to drop kick you in the throat. So all right. Number 5. Are there any beauty/makeup trends that most people hate that you maybe secretly like? I really don't know. I really don't know, because I really don't like follow a lot of trends. I just kind of like do my own thing. There are some trends out there that I know people can slay like there's no tomorrow, but it's not for me. All right, question number 6. Are there any makeup rules or stereotypes that bother you? Yes, the fact that older women cannot wear makeup. What is that? Like, seriously? I mean, or they can't be, you know, an influencer, or they can't, you know, review items and whatnot. I don't get that at all whatsoever. Just because I am in my mid 30s does not mean that I have to just like become an old maid and not, you know, take part into something that I love. That is just, I hate that with a passion. And me and my friend Lucinda were actually talking about this, I think it was yesterday or the day before. Okay, number 7. What old news makeup products do you still love and use on the regular? I don't know. Probably Kat Von D eyeshadow palettes. Okay, question number 8 is a good one. All right. It's possible that there may be a specific YouTuber or YouTubers that inspired you to start a YouTube channel. But let's talk about what, if anything, YouTubers inspired you not to do. Sell out your beliefs for free product or for money. No, 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 don't do this. And I hit on this in a video of mine a few weeks back. I think it was the eyeshadows and tea, where I just did a chit chat video where the YouTuber who inspired me to start my channel and to be cruelty free is not cruelty free at all whatsoever, because she uses products that are given to her for free and they're not cruelty free. I'm sorry. No, no, no. We don't do that. And I fix my hair. Okay. And to, you know, sell out your beliefs for free product or money, or become money hungry, or just be oblivious to like making mistakes and, you know, not taking accountability for anything, for any mistakes that you do, being problematic. It's just, yeah, I could be on for days about this. Number 9, what beauty content do you love creating the most? I actually really love doing reviews the most in my eyeshadows and tea, because you guys, you know, like how I interact and how in depth I go in my reviews, and that I am very honest when it comes to my reviews, regardless if an item has been, you know, gifted to me or if I purchased it myself. You guys know I will always be honest 100% of the time, because if I'm just, you know, telling you guys that I love a product just because it was given to me free, I'm not doing my job. I'm not. And I think that's what people who are calling themselves beauty influencers are missing the most. Just because you are getting PR from a brand does not mean you have to kiss their ass and tell them, sorry, I didn't mean to cuss. Sorry, kids. I do have kids that watch this channel. That doesn't mean that you have to, you know, suck up to the brand to stay on their PR If they have a crappy product, they got a crappy product, and your audience deserves to know that. Because say you have, okay, let's just take this for example, the Jeffree Star, the gloss. Let's just take this for example. You guys know I like this one. If I got this for free in his PR and I raved about it, and one of my subscribers or followers, whatever, family members went and purchased this is an $18 gloss, and it was terrible for them, they would come after me for my head on a platter. I cannot sit here and lie about products just because they are given to me for free. And I have seen so many people do this, not only on YouTube, but on Instagram is the worst. I'm like, what? If you say something bad about their product, so what if they kick you off their PR list? Just go buy their stuff again. It mind boggles me. I don't know. Okay, question number 10. Is there any content that you create based on audience requests or interest that actually you don't really like or prefer to create? Not really, because I don't make content for myself. I make content for you guys. So if there is anything that you guys ever wanted me to do, I'm all for it. I'm all for trying out. And I even ask on Instagram. Instagram is where I get most of my ideas from, and where, you know, poll most of you guys on what kind of videos you want to see next, as far as hauls, as far as what kind of items to review. So I do this for y'all. Question number 11. How often do you film? I try to film at least 2 times a week. Mondays are definitely my film days. Sometimes during the weekend I will film. You guys know I actually post on Tuesdays and Fridays, as far as YouTube. As far as Instagram goes, I try to post at least 3 to 4 times a week. Try being the keyword there. Number 12, do you have a job outside of YouTube? No. 13, what beauty content do you enjoy watching the most? I just love anything beauty related, as far as, you know, reviews and hauls and tutorials and, you know, things like that. It's just, what I don't like are people who have like goofy, like cheesy beauty videos. No, we're not doing that. No. Any non-makeup channels you love? This is funny because a lot of you guys don't know, but I am a super huge fan of PewDiePie. I am. I really do like his content. He's like super funny. I don't know what it is about it. I just think he's hilarious. And of course I watch, you know, the drama channels, because they're just they're not my guilty pleasure. I will say straight up, I watch a drama channel. I don't care. I will comment all day long. In fact, some of you guys out there found me through drama channel comments. So. Number 15. Are there any makeup misconceptions because of YouTube or Instagram that you wish people knew the truth about, or that you hope to change with your channel? Yes! Okay, there's actually a couple. One, makeup is a preferential thing. You like what you like, you love what you love, you hate what you hate. You know, it is what it is. The second thing that just irritates the crap out of me is the fact that people will do their makeup and they will Photoshop the crap out of it. Or they have filters on. This is especially on Instagram. They will filter it up, Facetune this, Facetune that. It's just like, why? You're spending all this time putting on a full face of makeup and then taking that time away by jacking it up with Photoshop, Facetune, whatever. All right, number 16, have you ever felt unqualified or like a bad beauty YouTuber because you didn't do things just like every other beauty guru? Not at all whatsoever. I get people telling me all the time that I need to, you know, get a backdrop or, you know, get a new setup. You know, your lighting's great, but, you know, we don't like seeing what's in the background, and we don't like this and we don't like that. But I do, and you guys do. I never wanted to be that, and I've said this from the get-go. I never wanted to be just like every other beauty guru who goes into like a studio or has like a studio in their house and has like all the lights and the backdrops and all this stuff. I've always wanted to make it feel like you were in my home and we're just sitting here chit-chatting about makeup, having a guy time, because there are boys in makeup out there, and just having fun and being real. All right, question 17. If you could collaborate with a brand, which would it be and what would you create? Actually, don't want to say. There are oh, I got lipstick on my teeth. Why y'all tell me? There are so many brands that I would love to collaborate. One brand in particular I would love to collaborate because they were like the first brand to like really, you know, take me on. As far as like a bigger brand to take me on would be Gerard Cosmetics. Jen Gerard is just one of the sweetest people out there, and she basically took me under her wing and has helped me so much. And all I did was I posted one video using this lip gloss. Hold on. I did one video on Instagram using this lip gloss. They reposted me using it. 2 weeks later, I had a full PR package. And they have stuck by me ever since. And I absolutely love them. They have amazing products. I don't know if I would want to do a highlighter or if I'd want to do a lipstick though. I don't know. I might want to do a highlighter because their highlighters are really, really good. And y'all know I love me some highlight. But that would probably be the big brand I would want to collaborate with. But of course, you guys know I've collaborated with Piper and Poppy Designs, and I collaborated, well, not collaborated, I still have my collaboration with Texas House of Glitters, and I may be having something else in the works, but I can't tell y'all about it yet. All right, question 18. Would you rather collaborate with a brand or create your own makeup / beauty line? This is a good question. I have no problems collaborating with a brand at all whatsoever, because as you guys know, I've done it before. Would I like to have my own brand? I keep holding my hand up here on the arm of my chair for some reason. Would I like to have my own beauty line? Possibly. It's very expensive to do. And I do have a business savviness and a business mind because of my past jobs that I have held before I had my PNH. So I know how it is to own a business and to operate one and to handle situations should anything go wrong. I know how to do that. Especially since my dad owned his own towing business and I helped him with his business for 4 or 5 years. And trust you me, yeah, that's a tough business. So I know the business side of the aspect of running a company, but as far as creating my own makeup, that's probably where I would probably struggle the most because it is, like I said, it is expensive, and I wouldn't want to have makeup that is private labeled. I would want stuff that is specifically made for me with my own formulas and whatnot for all you guys out there. All right, number 19. Because your average beauty guru doesn't typically do this, it's shout out time. Name 3 beauty content creators you think deserve more followers or recognition. I actually used to do this. I can't remember what I used to call it, but I would shout out channels on Tuesdays. I don't know why I stopped doing it. I don't know. The first one being my friend Tina Maughan. Hey girl. She has such different content. I absolutely love it. And she's also an older creator as well. So, you know, she's able to give people tips and tricks on, you know, mature skin. I don't like to say aging because aging just makes it seem like you're old and decrepit. I like saying maturing skin. And yeah, she's just really awesome. She's sweet. She's amazing. She's fun. And I absolutely love her. So she is one that I absolutely think needs more followers and recognition. The second one, I love this guy with all my heart. He is just so awesome. His name is Christopher J MUA. I met him, well, not met him, but y'all know what I mean. Because he became a Gerard Cosmetics affiliate, and we met through the affiliate group, and he is so funny, and he's just his own person, because there are a lot of men in makeup out there that are trying to be Jeffree, they're trying to be Manny, they're trying to be Patrick, you know, they're trying to be somebody else, and they're not being themselves. Christopher J is not like that at all whatsoever. He is 100% himself. He is funny. He is charismatic. He is in your face. He has a great personality, and he is very talented. And he really deserves more followers and more recognition than any other guy in makeup that I can think of right now, because he's just, he's true to himself, and I absolutely love that. And the last person I want to give a shout out to is my friend Amy, and her channel is called Living in Chrysalis, or Chrysalis. I don't know. If I said it wrong, I'm sorry. Don't hurt me. You may have seen her popping up comments in the comment section in my videos, but she also has an amazing channel. She's really funny. She's really spunky, and she's very opinionated, like me. So yeah, I absolutely love her. She has really great content, so I highly recommend that you guys check out those three. I will link their, not only their YouTube channels, but their Instagrams as well in the description bar down below. Alrighty, and that is the Not Your Basic Booty Guru tag. I will put all the questions down below in the description box in case you want to do this tag yourself. I will also put all the makeup that I am wearing, because I do get a lot of questions about what I use, and every video I put down in the description bar what products I use, so that will be down there as well. Yeah, and that is all that I have for you guys today. Don't forget to pick up my glitter palette with Texas House of Glitters. We all know she is super party because she looks like this. Don't forget that these shades are exclusive to this palette only, so if you want to get on the glitter goodness that is Hubster, Mama, Sassy Pants, and Bat Squad, you're going to have to pick this bad boy up. This bad boy is almost gone, so make sure you get it while you can. I do have a discount code that you can save 15% not only on my palette, but on anything from Texas House of Glitters, and it is right here at the bottom of the screen. I do not earn any commission at all whatsoever with this discount code. It is just there for you guys to save some money. And as always, you can follow me on Facebook at facebook.com/MelissaLeahGarrett, on Snapchat as MelissaLeah1223, and on Instagram as MelissaLeahGarrett. Come on over. We have fun on those pages as well. I do not, however, have a Twitter account, so if you see one with my face and this gorgeous smile, report it because it's fake. Also, if that subscribe button is red, it's the wrong color. You need to change it. And don't forget to share this channel out to everyone as well. And while you're at it, go ahead and hit that notification bell. Therefore, you know when I'm posting, even though we mainly know I post on Tuesdays and Fridays. I love you all so much, and I will see you on Friday. Bye.